The Franklin Institute is a science museum located at 222 North 20th Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here are all the important things to know before you go. Before you head over to the Franklin Institute, remember to check its hours to make sure that it's open. This particular museum doesn't require you to go through security. You can bring your backpack as well as outside food and beverages into the Franklin Institute, but some exhibits prohibit food. You can get to the Franklin Institute via public transportation, driving, and even biking. There are several different bus routes that stop near the museum. Indigo bikes are located at 20th and Race Street. Accessible parking spots are available on a first-come, first-served basis in the museum's garage located on 21st Street. The garage features elevators that connect to the atrium and bring you inside the museum. There is also additional street parking available around the area. You can find more information about transportation online at fi.edu and septa.org. There are 3 main entrances at the Franklin Institute. Depending on your needs, you can go through the front entrance, which is up the stairs in front of the museum, or you can use the ramp on the 20th Street side of the building. The other main entrance is through the garage if you are parking. Once inside the museum, walk past the Franklin statue and go to the ticketing desk to purchase a ticket, or use your stamp pass or Pennsylvania access card to gain admission. If you have any questions, you can always ask for a guest services member to assist you at the information desk and throughout the museum. The information desk is also where you can find strollers and wheelchairs if needed. At the ticketing and information desk, you will find a map of the museum. Make sure to grab one before you continue. It includes detailed information about the different exhibits and where to find a quiet room, accessible bathrooms, gift shops, and food areas. Here are some of the things you might need during your visit. Bathrooms are located on all 3 floors of the museum. Only the first and second floor bathrooms are accessible and family friendly. Water fountains are located near the restrooms and throughout the Franklin Institute. There are elevators and ramps throughout the entire museum. Please note that only the gold-plated elevators go to all floors. If you need help figuring out the best way to get somewhere in the museum, you can always refer back to the map you grabbed when you walked in, or find a guest services member to assist you. Throughout the Franklin Institute, you will find plenty of seating areas. If a quiet area or private room is needed, ask an employee for assistance. You will usually find a security guard or employee throughout the entire museum. Employees are there to guide you and answer your questions if you need any assistance. The Franklin Institute has additional outdoor spaces open throughout different times of the year. To see if they're open before you go, make sure to call ahead or check online. The food and cafe areas have varying hours as well, so make sure to confirm when they're open. Additional eating areas are available to the public during the weekend. The Franklin Institute is frequented by people of all ages, families, adults, and even students on school trips. It is typically a high-energy museum filled with multimedia and interactive exhibits. Photography is allowed and encouraged while visiting the Franklin Institute. You can exit the same way that you entered the museum. A main exit can be found on the second floor in addition to an accessible exit on the 20th Street side of the building. You can also exit into the garage. That's everything you need to know before you go to the Franklin Institute. Now you're ready to visit and enjoy. If you have any more questions about the museum itself, you can learn more at fi.edu. This project was produced by the Stamp Teen Council of the Greater Philadelphia Cultural Alliance in collaboration with Artreach and PhillyCAM. Learn more about Know Before You Go at phillystamppass.org. For more information about Access Philly, visit artreach.org.